Hello people and welcome to Pangisa Arts. Happy New Year, it's going to be 2019 in just a couple hours. Today's origami video will be centered around the New Year. It's a box hat that allows you to put it's when you can write down your goals and then you can put it in here and keep it somewhere special where you will remember it for later on. And this way, whenever you get sidetracked during the new year, or you lose hope, or you lose anything, you can go back to your box and you can look into it and you can look at what you wanted to accomplish this year. So it's not that hard to make. I mean, it's a little bit tricky, but it shouldn't be that hard. So let's get going. So the box has this has a quarter. Okay, the depth of the box is 1/4 and 1/16. No, it's an 1/8 and 1/16. So that's 3/16. And the way you find how big your box is going to be is you divide, if you want to find here, you divide 16 into the size of your paper times 3. And then when you want to find the width of your box, the opening, you divide 4 into the size of your paper, one side length of your paper. So like this is a 6-inch piece of paper and I divided 4 into 6, which is 1.5 inches. And so this from here to here is 1.5 inches. Just like if I divide 16 into 6, I'll get this width. I'll get what this is. No, 16 into 6 times 3, I'll get what this is. So that's how you calculate the size of your paper. If you use a 6-inch, it's not very big. I mean, you can fold up your goals pretty small and then put them in here. They should stay. But if you want something bigger, something more hat-sized, I don't know, maybe a 5-inch, no, maybe a 12-inch piece of paper might do. So to start, you fold in half both ways, right side up. You want to be fairly accurate in this. It really messes you up if you aren't accurate. The box that I showed you had some problems with it with the decorations. Here, somewhere along the lines, this happened, and it wasn't straight, like how it should have been. This is straight, but as you can see, there's this tiny pocket right here. And that shouldn't be there. My first box didn't have that, but this one did, so it really pays off to be accurate. So you're going to create an 8x8 grid for one of the first steps. The way you do that is by folding in half both ways and then folding each edge to the half mark. Once you're done with your quarter grid, you'll fold each edge to every line across from it. So this edge to this line, the half line, and the other line across it. You fold, when you want to get this line here, you'll fold this edge to this line here. So I made a mistake when I was telling you, you don't fold to the quarter line, okay, let's restart on this side. So you don't fold to this line here. You only fold to the quarter lines, which would be here and right there. Okay, so rotate 90 degrees and do the same. So you're gonna fold this edge to here and here. So once you've done this half nearest to you, rotate and do the same. So fold to fold the edge to this line. Right, and unfold, and you should have an 8 by 8 grid now. So now what you want to do is divide the two outermost sections, these two 8s, along the entire edge into 16ths. And you'll do that by folding the edge to this line, the edge to this line, and the edge to this line. Right, so now fold this edge to this crease, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the 4th crease away from the edge. Right, and now do that on all the other edges. So rotate 90 and do the same. Right, and so once you've just divided the outer edge into 4/16, you're going to fold diagonally in half both ways. Make sure to be exact because a lot of this model depends on these two folds. Right, and so once you fold it diagonally in half, you're going to begin constructing the box. So now the box, this is going to be the center of the box, the 4 squares that are in the middle. And I'm going to mark them so that you can see where and what they are, where they are. Right, and so this, roughly that's where the boxes are. And we're going to mountain fold, no, we're going to valley fold along the edge of the box, the small box, and the valley fold diagonals we just made. Starting from this point, we're not going to fold in anything inside this box. So it's only going to be outside this box. And it's only going to be along the box. It can't be across like this. It's just along the box. Right, and so you should have something like this. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take one corner and you're going to pinch and slide your finger along the diagonal crease until you reach the box, the edge of the box. And you're going to turn over and push the center of the paper with your finger and pinch around the edge of the box, like this. And you should get something like that. And then you're going to do the same on the other 3 corners. So grab this and just slowly pinch slide along till you reach the end of this, the point of this, the corner of the box. Turn over, push down the center very gently, and pinch the edges also very gently. You can do the same. Right, and so once you've got this, you're going to fold from the corner of the box up along this crease. You're going to valley fold like this. And it should bring the paper around, and now you're going to mountain fold on this crease like this. It should look like this. So you started off with this, and you valley folded, and it went to this, and then you mountain folded here, and it went to this. And then you're going to unfold, and that's what it's going to be like. You're going to do the same everywhere else. So a valley fold crease up from here, Right, and so you should have something like a squid box. Alright, and so now you want to you want to unfold everything now, since you've got those creases. And on the third crease from the edge, you're going to mount and fold. And you're going to mount and fold up to the diagonals and never past it. Like this. And you're going to do that everywhere. Right, and there we go. So now we're going to bring our box back together. The valley fold along the diagonals up to the corner of the inside box. Just like that. And we're going to hold one side inside like this. Just hold it together. And hold this flap together. So you're actually going to hold this flap together like this. And you're going to valley fold along the crease we just, mountain fold along the crease we just made. And if you've kept it straight, if you've held your corner, this corner flap together, you're going to valley fold up to this crease, up to this point. You're going to mountain fold along the crease we just made on the other side. Like that, on the side next to it. Like that. Right, and you should have a valley fold. You should see a diagonal starting to appear. It's this diagonal. What you want to do is you want to align it so that you have a 90-degree flap right here. 90-degree edge. Like this, and you want to valley. Make sure when you valley, this edge is along this crease here. Right, just like that. So now here, hold the flap together, right at this base, this crease. Mount and fold on the flap we just made. Hold it together firmly. And mount and flap on the other one. And you should see the diagonal start to appear. And make the diagonal. Right, and you should have something like this ninja stuff. Okay, so now what you want to do is valley fold along the first crease next to the edge. Just valley fold like this. And you want to valley fold till you reach one point and just continue valley folding like this. Then you want to fold along the diagonal back over so that it should be like that. And again, you're gonna fold this crease. You're gonna ignore this side on the first one. So valley fold the first crease nearest to the edge, like this. So now on this side, on the left side, we're going to valley fold also along the first crease from the edge. And that's right here. And if you valley fold, you begin to see another diagonal start to appear. And fold along that diagonal. And then continue valley folding to the edge and finish off by folding back over the diagonal. When you come back to where you began, just don't panic and just do what you know what to do, what I've told you. Right, and it should look like this. So now choose one edge and partially unfold this flap, partially unfold this, and sort of lift this up, and you're gonna push this point right here in, like that, and then you're gonna fold back again. So now it should look like this. Almost everything's gonna reverse except for this. And you're going to turn over, and you're gonna push this along this crease here. So basically just push it down, just like that. You're gonna do the same everywhere else. So partially unfold this, push this point in, turn over, and fold down like that. And do the same everywhere else. Make sure to align all the edges and creases together. Like this. And so now it's going to be sort of like this. Actually, no, it should be like this. So what you want to do is valley fold along this edge. And valley fold this flap over like this. And tuck it into this pocket right here. You can do that by partially unfolding. Doing that. And then tuck this tip into that pocket. Just like that. Right, and so do the same on the other side. Okay, actually I'll go back to that other side. When you're done folding this tip behind, valley fold along here. Make it sharp and firm. Like this, so that it can be like that. Right, so now carry on to the next side. Valley fold along here. Valley fold this flap over, like that. Partially unfold and valley fold this into there. Fold back and fold the tip over. And then firmly fold along here. Right, and you should have your box. This is what it should look like Now see, my problem is, I don't know if this is a natural problem, but again, there's sort of like bends and warps under itself. But this is what it should look like, except for, no, this is what it should look like. If you want, you can bend back these flaps like this to create an additional decoration, but honestly it doesn't look as nice with that. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it will help you with the new year, and good luck for your new year. Thanks for watching. Bye.